Welcome back to another Secrets of the Pros on behalf of the Department of Youth Services. I'm your host, Andrew Rayburn, and we're going to be looking at some mixing technique, mixing like the SSL, and we're going to be using Addictive Drums, a guitar, and a bass to get you that big sound. Now, I have been watching Chris, which he has been teaching me a lot of stuff on what he does on the SSL, and that's one of his training videos there. So I'm learning a lot of how he do certain things and his theory on why he do certain things. So let's jump right into it. I'm going to play a part of the track, and then we're going to break it down. So here it goes. Let's compare real quick with some international artists here.
We go again. We don't need crap. About to be rough.
Alright, so there we go. So let's break it down real quick. This is the Fairfax drum. And what I did, similar to like what Chris Lord-Alge did, I've sent the kick, snare, hi-hats, toms, overhead, room, and the bus, which is a tape bus. You can call it a parallel compression with some tape effects on it. And I'm routing that through these tracks right here. I have the kick, snare, hi-hats, toms, overheads, room, and the bus. And on each of them, except for the hi-hat, let's add our SSL. So this is how you mix like the SSL Des with Chris Lord-Alge. So I'm gonna roll off maybe about 300 there. So I'm gonna break down what I did to get the bass and the drum set to come together to get that big sound. So let's break it down. Now, first of all, what I did, I'm going to turn off all my SSL here except for the toms. Okay, the hi-hat and the kick drum. So let's play the drum set here. So I have my room, and I have my overheads. If I want a bigger feel here, so here is the bus with the tape, pushing the drive a little bit at 33% on a little bit of bottom. So I'm running that parallel compression wise from the drums to my bus here. And watch what happened when I engage that. This is before, after, before, after. You get that big sound. So, but before we arrive there, first of all, let's look at the kick drum here. Let me bring in the... Here I have the kick drum. And I'm not boosting any low end. I'm just cutting a little bit of 33. And I'm just letting it go through the SSL for some compression or some color. Here is the snare drum. Now on the overheads, I'm pulling a little bit of 100 out, And I'm rolling off a little bit off the low end here. Let's engage SSL, and this is how you get the big fat snare song, right? I'm running the SSL also through a parallel compression chain here. Let's turn that on. This is another SSL channel. So let's do that real quick. I'm going through SSL comp. Here we go. So let's bring down the threshold. Just adding a little natural punch in it. And then I'm gonna boost 222 about 5 dB. Notice how heavy the snare drum gets, right? Off, on. That's what I did for that. And when I engage the bus channel with the tape on it, take it down, bring it up. Feels good right there. And on the drum bus, doing some little compression here before, just to bring the drum a little bit more forward. So that's how I got the drums together. Let's bring in the bass. So we're bringing up the level. Just using some distortion here with this reverb. And let's bring in the guitars. If I wanted a more bigger drum, I would just increase the overheads channel. Check this out. Let's compare that.
You don't need cry.
And that's how we got it. Like how Chris Lord Alge is doing it with his SSL. And just want to share that with you guys and support DYS. We're going to catch you on the next one.